What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, we got a surprise event today, we're getting double the amount of credits in specific missions. So we'll be going over that, how to farm a ton of credits. It's going to be going for like a long time too, so it's major credit farming time right now if you have access to these missions. Also, even though I am still slightly injured, I am going to probably stream later tonight. If I don't, sorry, but I'm going to either stream tonight or tomorrow a bunch of this credit farming stuff. So if you want to come stop the live stream, go ahead and do that. Let's get right into what is happening and why we have double credits, because this actually happened twice recently, and this one's a lot longer than the previous one. All right, so the double credit event is on the Orb Valis. Why did this happen? Well, it's because of Thermia Fractures. We basically just don't really care about Thermia Fractures anymore. So, yeah, I guess, like, actually, it depends how many players are actually doing this event. I guess if more players play this event, it makes it double credits or something like that. But nobody ever does Thermia Fractures, so it doesn't usually become this. But I guess all these returning players from Cross Save have made Thermia Fractures double credits for the next 5 days, 19 hours. What does that mean to us? That means that Profit Taker drops double money for like the next week almost. This is better than a double credit weekend because, I mean, the Profit Taker is already the best spot to farm credits. So now it's giving you about 1 million credits per kill if you use Chroma's fourth ability. A lot of players ask me about Chroma. Why do you play what is the point of Chroma? The point of Chroma is his fourth ability, Effigy, gives you increased credit drops when you use it. And that includes the Profit Taker dropping credits on the ground. So with a relay blessing for credits, a store-bought credit blessing, or a store-bought credit booster, and Chroma's 4, you're getting 1.4 million credits for one completion of this. And it takes about, like 2-3 minutes, depending how fast you have your team and all that. So, yes, running Chroma, running the relay blessing and all that is 1.4 million credits per completion. Additionally, the Profit Taker does drop things like Radiant Relics and Repeller Systems and all that. Now, I know a lot of you might not have the Profit Taker unlocked because a lot of returning players haven't played since 2018 or whatever. There are those alerts that are up right now for the Repeller Systems and the, I guess for like debt bonds or whatever that. They have some alerts up right now to give you some debt bonds to unlock this stuff. If you unlock this like the next 3 days, you'll have 2 days of multi-million credit farming. So I'd recommend that. I don't have it unlocked yet. I'm going to show you the builds I use. Keep in mind, though, this is not a full Profit Taker guide video. Those have a lot of talking in them. There's a lot to describe when you're talking about the builds in a Profit Taker setup. So let's just go ahead and show the million credits at the end here so I can confirm to you that it's actually the case. So we scroll through, we killed a Profit Taker, good job dying. So as you see right here, before I extract, it said 250k. So it's not applying the boosters until you go to the door. So if you get 250k with Chroma's 4 from the boss, don't worry. It will double when you get into the ship or into the elevator. And I don't have the relay blessing right now, so we're losing out on about 300k credits. So still 1 million credits from just Chroma with no relay blessing. So let's go ahead and go over all the builds I use on Chroma if you want to do something like this. And I actually kind of messed up. I should have an Invigoration right now, but I don't. So make sure you buy your store-bought credit booster for this. And then for Chroma, I've got Nourish on Chroma to put viral on every weapon. The way the Profit Taker works is basically Simon Says for elements. If it says to do viral damage, you do viral damage. If it says to do corrosive, corrosive, etc., etc. So we've got Nourish on here to put viral on everything, also to give us lots of energy regen. That's great. And the rest of this stuff is just to pump up our damage, make us more tanky, so we can make sure we place our fourth ability, Effigy. So right there's the extra credit chance. I think it's 100% chance, but it says 60% chance there. I've never actually had it not double it. If it doesn't double it, you're not placing it in the right spot. It's a small radius that you can place it near the credits. So make sure you are properly placing your pelt. We holster amp. When I switch weapons, I do a bunch of extra damage. Vigorous swap for more of that. The green elemental ward on Chroma, the Toxin Elemental Ward, gives us even more holster damage. So we're doing holster damage here, holster damage here, holster damage here. So when we swap weapons, we destroy. Prime Sure Footed because there's lots of knockdowns here. Narrow-minded because we don't care about range. I mean, we could technically buff our teammates with Vex Armor and all that, but maybe if I have some good teammates, I'll put down a lower rank Narrow-minded. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it on this one so I can buff myself. But yeah, if you want to do a lower rank Narrow-minded, hit more teammates with it, our radius goes up to 8.28 with a lower ranked one from 6 point. It's not a big deal, but yeah. We got triple Umbra on here because, yeah, Chroma likes armor and health and power strength. And we got power strength here, and duration. So the Arcanes are Arcane Nullifier to prevent all the magnetic procs, and Arcane Grace. We're getting damaged so much, some built-in health regen is pretty nice. For our weapons, we got the Zenith to shoot through the orb things that are holding the pylons. The reason for that is this weapon has infinite body punch through on the semi-auto shot. Bane of the Corpus, because the Profiteer is counted as a Corpus, and our build on here is Radiation, Electric, and Gas. It also has IPS, and I got Fractalized Reset, because you're not getting merciless kills here, really. Tactical Reload will auto-reload this thing while holstered. Very nice with our holster swap kind of situation we have here. We don't have any Galvanized mods because we're not getting kills on Trash Ads, really. Moving on to the pistol, we have the Tenant Diplos with a magnetic roll. This lets us cover... Look at all these elements. This is ridiculous. So many elements on this Diplos. We got Radiation, Magnetic, Corrosive, Heat, IPS. That's a lot. That's a lot. We also have guaranteed crits, too. So the reason we can cover all those elements is because we have an Elemental Riven. I've got Electric and Toxin on here with crit chance. But yeah, if you don't have an Elemental Riven, you're going to probably want to get an Elemental Riven. You want to run a similar build to this. You have the new mod Accelerated Isotope, giving us built-in radiation. So with the magnetic Diplos, it's got magnetic built in, and we got the radiation modded on there. Corrosive heat. It's just good. It carries lots of elements here. This doesn't really matter. I put on secondary merciless for some more reload speed. All this other stuff's not going to really change a ton. I guess you could do secondary kinship or something. Yeah, but also expel the Corpus as Corpus, and then for our Zaw, we got honestly, any Zaw will do with good crit chance and good attack speed. We got the Vargeet Tujai, Plague Aquin, and Plague Kiwar. That's because I just have a good Plague Kiwar ribbon, basically. But the big thing here is Exodia Contagion. And look, I'm missing a mod. So I was supposed to have a melee exposure on here for more corrosive, but that was not on there. So this will give you corrosive damage on your Contagion. Contagion already has some built-in elementals. So I probably should have put a mod on there. Let's see what I was missing. I think it's Glider Might, maybe. Yep. Okay, so I just put Glider Might on there instead in the empty slot, and this is a non-elemental ribbon, so it doesn't really matter what you throw in here. Some more attack speed would be great. Some more crit damage would be great. The big thing here is that you have elements that you're not covering on your other stuff. So Plague Zaws have built-in Viral, which doesn't really help us a ton with Nourish, but whatever, I already have it on here. Radiation, Toxin, IPS, and yeah. The only thing we don't really have covered is Cold, and Cold is on our Elite On Call. Our Elite On Call crew member is going to have that, and I can go ahead and show you his build right now. He's got a Czar. I think he's got the Radiation Czar, maybe? If he doesn't, he's supposed to have... Okay, so here's the PT on call build. So, Radiation, Gas, Cold, Impact, technically Blast, too. Yeah, Contagion does have Blast. So, Ribbons don't work on your on-call. So, this is the build I have for my on-call crew member. And his passive is on-kill, heal nearby teammates. I guess you could technically go for increased crit, but it doesn't really matter much for the PT. So, yeah, guys, go out and farm that PT for the next 5 days, please. I will be doing it, even though my hand is really hurting me. But, yeah, I'll probably be live tonight or tomorrow, guys. Grinding this up probably for like 5 or 6 hours. If you don't have the Profiteer unlocked, you have time to do this. Like I said, 5 days, 19 hours until this goes away. And yeah, 1.4 million credits with a credit booster, a chroma, and a relay blessing. And just about 1.1 million with, 1.01 million with just chroma and the blessing. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Go out and farm, and I'll have a new video tomorrow as well. So I'll see you guys very soon. Take it easy. Peace.